Hello, hello, hello. Okay. What's going on, guys? Hey, Mina. What's going on? Y'all already know what time it is. You guys can hear me, right? Let me know. Need to make sure. This mic is like weird when it goes on my other or my PC when I stream. Because I don't stream on my laptop, I only stream on my PC, but sometimes the mic's weird. Alright, cool. Alright. Let me see. Got my mic's all in a weird spot. There, I'm gonna put it there. Alright. Just give it a second. Actually, let me rename this video real quick. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. That'll do it right there. From Egypt. Whoa. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm just getting this. And we'll do this. Okay. We'll get this started in a second. Just adjusting 1 second. That's what I'm saying. Egypt is dope. That's cool. Okay. Let's refresh. Alright. Okay, so we're just going to begin. I don't know how many people we're going to get tonight because it's late. It's like really late, but I wanted to throw in a stream just because I haven't done it in a little bit. And I'm up and I got nothing to do. So, although I am working on a new Kkandbabyj video, which is based around when Oscar got the truck for that one dude. Finally covering that. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to begin this. Alright, so my wife pointed this out to me earlier, and it's just more stuff about Keren that makes so much sense when it comes to the whole miscarriage thing. You know, all the telltale signs that she's faking it. It just so happens that, you know, on her highlights, and these are just like the little details that matter, the highlights. She has all this stuff, right? Ooh, this mic. Here, we'll do this. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out my mic. Here, we'll do it like this. Sorry if you hear noise. But you see all this stuff, right? You got jewelry, you got outfits, you got skin journey, home decor, random stuff, kick-ass, quotes, fitness, nails, TikTok, Black Lives Matter, heart, organization, travel, family, presets, postpartum, baby, right? Well, she got her skin journey, but where's her infertility journey? You know, she started an infertility journey last year, right? She went through all this stuff. Where's her infertility journey highlight? I find it funny that she started a journey and literally has no content on it. It's just really weird. And I understand you can go, oh, well, you know, maybe she doesn't want to talk about it. But then you just go to their YouTube channel where That's exactly what they're doing. And then not to mention, on here, all you gotta do is scroll down. Where I'm not scrolling all the way down because it's a lot of content. It's a lot of posts. But you can just scroll all the way down and you can find her talking about it. So where's her infertility journey stuff? Where's her stuff about rainbow babies and this and that? These are the little details. And then not to mention, my wife also pointed out, because I think it was Erin Williams who had something in her like bio about the babies that she lost. Yay, bedtime story. Yeah. I'm gonna tuck you guys in. But she, in her bio, she has about her babies that she lost. Keren has none of that. It's not, mommy of 3 or mommy of 5 or 6 or whatever. Keren will go on and on in her videos about, oh, well, these are babies that I could have loved and took care of and blah, blah, blah. But literally has nothing to show for it. And sometimes it's kind of like a lot of those ones just go off into the wind, It's weird. It's it seems like she forgot about her December one and her May one, and then all the other ones that she said multiple ones that she didn't record, that she didn't put online. So it seems like she forgot about all those except for June, which is just really weird because, when you lose a child, all of them matter. You remember all of them. They all feel the same. I mean, there are some obviously that would be more because that would hurt you more because you're further along. So that's understandable, but she just forgets about them. Whenever she's crying and blah blah blah. Hey, what's up? Hey, you finally made it to a live stream for once. But like I was saying, there's no highlights here for any miscarriages or for her infertility journey. There's no highlights. You would think that would be the case if she's, if she's star that she wants to give information. It's just, guys, I had a miscarriage. It's monetized. Get over it. That's basically it. There's no, it's like going to Keren for fitness. There's no information. It's just, guys, I worked out, and that's it. And speaking of kick-ass, this wasn't even really about that. I just wanted to mention that because it was in my head. But it was about this fitness crap, right? I got these fitness highlights. Get up. All right. So we actually have Keren here working out, which is insane. 7 a.m. Damn. It's almost 11 p.m. here where I live. But we actually have Keren here working out for once. And, we can give Keren props. There was a point in time where she was, getting a little bit of muscle. I mean, there's a little bit of something there. It's not big, but it's there. A little bit more definition. But, she actually had stuff working out. But look at this. This is 121 weeks. So look at that. December 11th, 2018. Sorry if you hear the noises. My PC, I need to clean it. It's making a lot of noise right now. But anyways, so December 11th, 2018. That was a long time ago. That is a long time ago. And this is when she actually was getting to it. And you can tell, you can see, I mean, at least for me, because again, I'm a bodybuilder, so I see things with bodies that, normal people don't. And I can tell that, she had a little bit of muscle going on. There was some stuff growing there because she was actually putting in a little bit of work. But I mean, this doesn't make any sense. When you sleep in your gym clothes, so you have no excuse on being late. Chick, you are a family vlogger. You have all the time in the world to work out. What are you talking about? Wait, but late. I don't even know. I don't even know. Referencing the gym. That was stupid. But again, family vlogger, all the time in the world. 109 pounds. Wow. When was this? No, it's not saying the date. But obviously not long after, because it's still, the other one was like 121 weeks ago, and this is 118. Why is Keren working out? Keren don't work out. That was Curtis thing. What? Okay. So this is one thing I wanted to point out, right? Because listen to this stuff. Here, let's just skip to like the end. Can I? No. Okay, so let's just skip to the end. We'll go back to that, but I want to skip to the end because she says something. Okay, right here, I think. Okay. So, because somebody asked, can you show more of your workouts on your stories? I love seeing them, and it motivating. Smiley face, right? So, Karen had to say, I stopped showing them for a long time because I felt like I was no longer working out for me, but I miss it. What? The only one that benefits from Karen working out is Karen. She has an entire fitness like brand, I guess, but she has an entire brand that's based around fitness. Okay, whatever, clothes or whatever, it doesn't matter. She has an entire thing based around fitness or being active. She literally makes active wear and then things like equipment like bands and whatnot to work out with, and it has guides. The only thing that you can do if you work out and you show it, you benefit from that because people see that sort of thing. They see, oh, Karen's using her bands. Like it's like every time Karen's on a workout on Kick-Ass, which is like never, but whenever she is, she never uses any of her stuff, or she uses it poorly, and that makes people not want to buy it. Why do you think they don't promote it? They don't promote it because nobody wants to buy it. And even if one of the trainers like Carly or whatever use it, they don't care. They don't care if Carly uses it. Carly's fit, I'll give her that. She's a fit girl. But she's boring as hell. She's boring as hell. It's I feel like with her, I don't know. I want to say I feel like she knows what she's doing because she has obviously the body. But then Karen says she gets trained by Carly, and then there's like zero results. So either she's really good at just training herself, and she's just really bad at training others. I don't know, but I find that weird for a trainer and Carly training her. But anyways, let's backtrack here. Like I was saying, Karen says that she didn't feel like she was working out for herself. The only person who benefits from Karen working out is Karen. Who else benefits from? I mean, no matter what, if Karen worked out and she was showing it, people would benefit. Like, okay, they see proper form, good information. That's how other people can benefit. But we're talking about like financially and even physically. Karen benefits the most out of it all because she's working out, she's getting fit, she's making money, blah blah blah. So that doesn't make any sense. Hey, how's it going? Okay, continuing. Let's see, where was I? No longer work for me, but I miss it, and I'll definitely be posting me working out more often. Yeah, well, I mean that. Well, yeah, she hasn't really been doing it, to be honest. I follow the Kick-Ass guides. No, she doesn't. Here's the thing too. She says she follows the Kick-Ass guides, but literally shows none of it. And this is me coming from me, somebody who's used to be 300 pounds, lost a ton of weight, got really jacked, and when you get fit, or even just lose weight. If you lose a lot of weight, you do feel good. But when you get fit on just like you're on this advanced level, the feeling that you have is insane. It's not like conceited feeling or you feel like you're better than everybody else. Some people get like that. Which, if Karen ever did, that would be her, because she already thinks she's better than people. But you get this feeling, it's just like this proud feeling of accomplishment or whatever, and you showcase it, and you don't really showcase it for attention. At least that's not what I do. Like when I post my stuff, I show it because I worked my ass off for it. There's nothing wrong with showing off hard work. I mean, isn't that the whole thing that they do? They show off their house and their boats and their jet skis and their cars and all this bougie crap because they want to show you that hard work pays off. But then they don't want to show you the fitness and the fitness lifestyle, the healthy lifestyle. That doesn't make any sense. You show all this other stuff that you can achieve through working hard, but then you don't actually want to show something where you actually really have to grind and work hard to achieve, that no one, that you can't buy. You can't buy a jacked body. You can't buy hard work like that. You actually have to put in a ton of work for that, to get fit, to get on a high level. It's day in and day out, every single day. You can even do your little, cheat days and whatnot, but you still, if you're gonna do a cheat day, you're gonna want to make sure you work out your hardest that day, because you can still splurge and have a good one. Like, you want to maybe consume as much as possible, but only within an hour, and then you want to work that off. But you don't see any of this stuff with Keren. It just doesn't make any sense how you want to showcase all this to your community, that you can have all this, but she doesn't want to show off her body. She doesn't want to show off her working out. She doesn't want to show off this hard work. This is where the contradictions come in. It's just like, that doesn't make any sense. That's your whole thing, is to show hard work, right? But you don't want to show this? It makes no sense at all. But she does not follow the kick-ass guides. She had somebody write them up to make some quick money. It didn't, and that's all it was. It was just a money ploy. That's it. And I also still get personal training for those asking. No, she doesn't. Keren doesn't train. She may have here and there, but wouldn't it be a good idea to have Carly or Daniel train her and actually showcase that? Because, well, one, it can bring them business or them some following, whatever, or also show off the guides. Like, they have like one video that was it was super theatrical anyways, and super like buyer stuff, but it was it wasn't their worst one. And if they had more like that, but less less theatrics and stuff like that, and product placements, it would have been a good video. But that's not the case. And then on top of that, Keren had incorrect form, and Carly wasn't correcting her. She corrected her once, and then she did it over and over again, and Carly just stood there and talked. It's insane. It's probably surgery. Yeah. Let's see. Where were we? I just really enjoy the personal training involvement, and it's personalized to me. Oh, and how it's personalized to me. Okay. But she never does anything. All right. So anyways, I want to get back to what I was talking about. Here it is. Okay. So remember, folks, she literally just said that she wasn't working out for her, right? Or she didn't feel like she was working out for her anymore, even though she really didn't show that much, and she looked like she was enjoying it. But this kind of contradicts what she said. I haven't felt this amazing mentally and physically in years. So as in, Keren feels pretty damn good right now. And she was showcasing it. So wouldn't that mean she'd be feeling good? She just said it. Thank you for all the love and support on my new lifestyle. And no, all of you motivate me every single day to be a better, every single day to be a better and better version of myself. Okay, sorry. I got tongue tied there. She always has been skinny. Girl, workout has nothing to do with it. She went to the gym once and started this whole thing, how to spend money one-on-one. Yep. She went to the gym a couple of times. Like, we'll get into that in a second. How about we'll just finish what I was talking about and then we'll get into that. But anyways, so right here, she says that her community help her motivate her to become a better person. This was way before she said the stuff about, I didn't feel like I was working out for me. But you talk about how people look up to you and how they inspire you, or you inspire them, or whatever, and you get all these affirmations. It doesn't make sense on like why you wouldn't showcase your fitness, especially because prior to this, you can go back to one of her pictures back in August where she's showing off her butt, her fake squat booty. But here she's saying that her community motivates her to be better and better every day or whatever. And at the end over there, she's talking about how she didn't want to showcase her journey or whatever because she didn't feel like she was working out for herself, even though she would be getting the most benefits out of all of it. But makes sense, right? And keep in mind here, this is at 116 weeks, like yeah, and then it started at like 100. What was it? Yeah, 121 weeks, right? Which was December 11th, 2018. And then if we go all the way down there, we'll scroll back, but if we go all the way down here to recently, where it's 3 weeks, right? So all right, let's see. Her last one was February 22nd, 2019. So literally, her first post she was that she archived was like only a couple of months, right? And then here she is. So what was it? It was February 22nd, 2019. And then we have this one, which is only 3 weeks ago, which is March 17th, 2021. Literally 2 years apart, basically. How 2 years? That's so obviously these all this stuff is like when she started, right? She started, and then she went from, she had a 2 year gap. Literally what I've been saying, that she's been doing this for 2 years and has nothing to show for it. She started to, but she has nothing to show for it. Vacay, still work out every day. Yeah, well, that ship is out. The gym is so cute. Let me get some water. 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Where was I? Okay. Okay, let's get past this dribble. See, that's what I'm saying. She takes pictures. And this is like post workout. She never does this shit anymore. I don't know what the hell this is about. I mean, I'm not hating, but it doesn't make any sense. All right, so we'll pause it right here because this is some good shit. I want to read what someone said. Okay, so when Keren was pregnant with Landon, all they ate was pho, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, pizza, or ramen. They still do that. That ain't changed. It's still there. She didn't cook at all. Still doesn't. See, that's the thing, is that, this is how you know when Keren actually does stuff, because she'll show it. She can show the boats in the house and whatnot because she has it. She can show herself cooking now because she just got herself like a crock pot and air fryer or whatever. But this is coming from somebody who's apparently been into fitness for a couple of years now and just got a crock pot and just got an air fryer. Bro, I've had those things for so long now. When you're getting fit, you meal prep like a motherfucker, and a crock pot is like your best friend because you make a bunch of chicken. You can make it pulled pork chicken, everything. And it's funny, the whole thing about Keren doing, I didn't feel like I was working out for myself. Well, then are you vlogging for yourself? Are you guys vlogging for memories? Or are you vlogging for money? Or did you start Kick-Ass for like a fitness trend thing to make money? Or did you do it for actual fitness reasons? Are you cooking now and showcasing it because you actually want to eat healthy, or are you just doing it because it's just something you got into? Because it seems like she's already gone out of it. That went real quick. Let's see. Yeah, she didn't cook at all. Her face was extremely puffy and swollen from all the salt. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of salt and all that crap. Let's see. When okay, sorry, I'm lost. I'm gonna move my. Let's see. Once she slowed down on the junk, obviously she lost weight, but she isn't fit. She's still so unhealthy. Well, yeah. Obviously she's like a little tighter here because she actually went through. I would say she was on a good one for her very beginning. And then all she wanted to do was to get down to the size to fit into her wedding dress, and then that was it. Then it was all Gucci, Then she was just like, all right, I'm done. And then it's just too much work for her. She can't do it because they're not consistent. I mean, come on, this is a girl who can't even do a podcast, who can't sit down and talk for 30 to 40 minutes at a time. And that's all she does. Qua will do the editing if there is any editing to that. I edit my podcast with my wife just because like there's certain things that I don't like breathing and stuff like that. I hate it. I have to take it out because it just bothers me. It's a pet peeve, as much as possible anyway. I don't think they do that. They just talk and then they upload. That's what it seems like. But that's a girl who can't sit down and talk for 30, 40 minutes. You think she's going to be able to grind in the gym day in, day out? I don't fucking think so. She only had her boobs done, right? No, I mean, as far as we know, she did. But she's also had lip fillers and Botox. So I've in kind of crazy, to be frank. I mean, I think it's kind of crazy for women to get Botox under the age of 30. But that's just me. If you're referring to my podcast thing, I call those when my wife's in the videos with me and we're just talking like candidly, kind of like how I'm doing here. I just call them like podcast episodes because that's kind of like what they're more like because there's really not any editing and such. If that's what you're referring to. I don't know. She doesn't even look healthy in that photo on the screen now from when she was her fittest after losing the baby weight and actually working out decent amount. She's so young, she honestly doesn't need all of that, but that's the beauty of having so much money and not knowing what to do with it. Yeah. See, yeah, this is her fittest and it's just skinny. I mean, I'm not hating, but like that's all it was. But and she talked about how her goals were based around like, you know, eating more protein and putting some muscle weight on, but she didn't do that. And to be able to do that, you actually have to eat. Like you have to eat a lot. Like if I want to gain weight and if I want to bulk, right? That's just called it's called bulking. You eat more than your body can burn off. So if she's kill off the cardio. All you got, and you only have to eat unhealthy. You just eat a couple more chicken and rice meals. That's about it. You don't have to go crazy. You don't. We were like, Qua was talking about how he wanted to bulk up and he was eating pizza and cookies. And he's like saying he want to bulk up. Bro, that's not how you bulk, dude. That's a dirty bulk, but it ain't going to work. Yeah, we're going to have more episodes. We actually have a couple planned. I'm trying to squish a couple more videos into this month. And they're kind of based more around me and my wife. I'll have my own videos too, but I think we're going to film. We were supposed to film some tonight, but she was tired. So we had a long day. And we're gonna film some, I think 1 or 2 tomorrow. So try to expect one tomorrow. I wanted to post one a day. I just didn't have anything. And I posted for like 5 or 6 days straight. And I was like, I need a break, but I'll have a spam of videos coming soon. When a majority of people in the U.S. are trying to lose weight, being skinny is enough to sell anything. Yeah, well, ain't to me, man. I never want to be skinny, ever. I always wanted to be bigger, which actually has a negative effect because there's this thing called bigorexia, and yes, it's a real thing. And I know that some girls can get it, but they usually have the opposite effect. Like they always think they're like too fat or whatever, so they want to just keep getting skinnier. For guys, when they work out, it's that they're not big enough, not fat, just like muscular, so it's called bigorexia, and it is a body dysmorphia, and I 100% have that. I'm going through it right now because I'm leaning out more, and I'm just like, bro, I'm losing I'm not really even losing size, but when you lean out it looks like it. I don't know, it bothers you, and I definitely have some like body dysmorphia shit going on 100%. What's going on with the Kkandbabyj debt situation? All right, so I'll get to that in 1 second. Let me get to my point here that I wanted to talk about. So here's Karen, right? Skinny mini, right? Remember she didn't like that? Taking progress photos now, which, by the way, never found any of that. Don't know how a progress photo on, at least, that's the thing, is at least show a progress photo of you now. If you're not going to vlog it, show something, Jesus. All right. So, this is what I found amazing. I was scrolling through this shit earlier. I was like, bro, you caught Keren in 4K, my dude. All right, so here we go. I like this one. Angles show your body differently. Now, when I think about that, what do I think about? I think about Keren's pregnancy fake belly. Her fake pregnant belly. When she was holding it, sitting down, had an angle. And even the other one where it was like upright or whatever. Bro, she literally be pulling that shit. Angles show you. I mean, look. We'll go back. See? There's not really like a lot of definition there. It's just skinny, right? And then you scroll back over and you can see like there's a little more tone because she more off to the side. And she literally says angles show your body differently. What does that mean? What does that mean? That literally means you can perceive your body differently on a camera. And women know that because they take a fuck ton of selfies. Girls know that. And I got bashed for saying that in my video. But they literally know it because they do it. Boom. Same pose. All about the angles. Silly gooses. Bro, she literally did that with her belly. Okay, let's pause this shit. All right. Okay, so let's go back to that question. What's going on with the Kkandbabyj death situation? Which, by the way, I am going to cover. They have been putting out their podcasts, and each one is easily slapped by your favorite jealous hater. I will slap these people so easily. They are easily debunkable. Their story is such horseshit. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't owe taxes. I'm saying that they're lying about how they didn't know. I'm saying that they did know, because here's the thing. They're talking about their personal taxes, but what about their taxes that are on their business? If their taxes weren't on their, like, they have to pay their taxes within the business. The IRS, if they were not paying anything at all, the IRS would have been on their ass so fast. It doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. They are pathological liars, but easily debunkable. They will get shit on again because that's what I do. It's easy. They're easy. Gwal just bought a car last year. There's proof of it on his uncle's YouTube or whatever. There's pictures. This is it. You know what I mean? Like, they keep trying to get themselves, now they're talking about more personal things, and they keep trying to get themselves out of the shit that they put themselves in. They're literally digging their grave deeper. It's not going to save them. Now they're hopping on the short trend. You know, they did the little short video. It's a trend that family vloggers and other YouTubers do to just throw out a video, make a little bit of money, maybe gain a few followers. It's not going to work. But with their debt situation, it's all a lie. Like I said, I'm not saying that they didn't owe anything. I 100% think they did. I don't think that they owe. I don't think that they were in. I don't think that they were in a financial struggle, because you can clearly see that they weren't. Apparently, they were in a financial struggle, so they sold that Audi to pay off their taxes, but not before selling the Audi R8. Not even selling it, trading it in for another Audi. But they apparently needed that money that to pay off their taxes, so they sold the other Audi later on. And Kwai even said that he was mad at Keren for getting it. Bro, you have a decision. You know that, right? They know that they're in a situation. And look, it's just, I'm just going to keep going on with this. I will debunk it. It's coming. So just get ready for that. I'll have one out soon. I was planning on doing it very soon. Like, I had the video recorded, but my computer is like 11 years old and can only take so much. So I have a couple of videos that I'm working on right now, but I promise you I will at least have one of their podcast videos debunked sometime this month, hopefully within like 2 weeks. Okay, let me scroll up real quick. Okay. I hope she starts feeding those kids healthier. Yeah, it's not that hard, dude. You know, you can give your kids, sure, you don't want to deprive them, but you know, you gotta give them more than Boost, man, and pizza and Chick-fil-A. My son has not like powder protein shakes, but I get these protein milks called they're Shamrock Farms, and I get them, and they have like 30 grams of protein in them. They have less than 200 calories, barely any sugar, barely any carbs, a ton of different like vitamins and shit. Super healthy, and that's why I give him for his chocolate milk, and it tastes like chocolate milk. It's amazing. Stuff like that. Like if they had stuff like that for the children, I couldn't even complain. But instead, they have Boost, basically kid version of Ensure, just to put on weight. Um, they seem like they just were teenagers burning through allowance. Yeah, I mean, I kind of find it funny for people who apparently didn't have much growing up. As soon as they got a little bit of money, boom, gone. Like literally, literally. That they literally say the next year after they gained money, they spent it. Karen even says in the podcast, well, we can't just let money sit there and accumulate. We can't have all this money just sitting there, so we got to go buy a car. It's like, so it's not like they bought a practical car either. All right, so we got. See, like, how is this posting a picture like this? How does that like make you feel like you're not working out for yourself? I mean, she does look bummed to be there. And then, you know, these are the recent ones. By the way, the stuff that she does now, you know, that's the difference between the ones we just saw, is that they were like in the middle of her workout. These ones are always started right in the beginning or right after, which by the way means that she didn't even do the workout. She probably hopped on the treadmill just for a minute or so, and then hopped right off just for this filler right here, just for this filler. You know. Let's see. What does that say? Doesn't. Okay. Doesn't look like much, but my shoulders do be burning after this. Okay. This is 45 pounds. This is a 45-pound Olympic bar, right? And these are shrugs. This is nothing. This is nothing. If she actually worked out, bro, I know chicks that would, bro, I know chicks that lift heavier than I do. You know what I mean? This is nothing. She can't even pick up a dinner plate. Let's see. Right, they're so dumb, not like they have 3 kids to think about. And then they were trying for a 4th. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of bring up right now too. Is that, you know what's funny about like their whole like financial thing is that apparently they were going through all these financials at like their main apex of financial hardship was in 2020, right? Apparently Kick-Ass was doing bad because of because of COVID apparently, but I don't no. It was just bad because it sucks. But because I mean you can just look at their YouTube channel. They have I make more money shit posting about these goons than Karen makes on Kick-Ass. The Kick-Ass YouTube. I make more money than them, and they have like 3 times the amount of subs that I do. No one watches their shit because it's garbage. And on top of that too, they want to see Karen work out. They don't want to see Carly. I was saying earlier, Carly's boring as hell. And the other new dude that's in there, he doesn't even look like he wants to be there. It's a joke. It's all a joke. But in the midst of them having financial hardship, Karen wanted to bring a baby in. And then, listen to this. It seems like Karen's now coming to terms with not having a 4th baby. Now she doesn't want one. So when you think about it, you're like, okay, so 2020 you were having financial hardship, but now you're out of your financial hardship and you're not going to want a 4th baby. So it kind of looks like that you were using your apparent miscarriage and your apparent infertility so you can make money. That's what it sounds like. And regardless, even if they needed money or not, which they didn't, they still, it's still horrible to clickbait something like that and fake it. Yeah, they blame COVID, bro. No, their business is online only, and then they like to do this whole song and dance about how they're just like a regular small business. No, they're not. They are YouTubers who started a business. Do they have a small business? Absolutely, but you can't compare it to somebody. Let's say like this. Let's say somebody started an active clothing store randomly. Nobody knew who they are. Nobody knew their name, whatever, right? Then which means people have to build what? Clientele. Okay, cool. But that takes time, and you have to have people come in, blah, blah, blah. It will take time to build your name and such. Keren and Kwa are an online business only. They have over 1 million people. I know a lot of them are dead, like dead followers. Nobody watches them anymore. But in a time where they were bigger, they had this bigger following who was ready to buy their shit as soon as they put it out. Even if 10,000 people bought it, that's 10,000 people who are ready to buy their stuff. Unlike when somebody, if Keren launches Kick-Ass and she has a new, or when Keren launched Kick-Ass and she had leggings to go, right? Let's just say she sold 10,000 pairs. By the way, those are high numbers there. I highly doubt there was 10,000, but let's be gracious here. Let's be nice. Say Keren sold 10,000 leggings on their first launch. That's because of their following. They have that instant clientele. They have instant money. Plus, they have this big income coming from YouTube to help float Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass was literally created because of YouTube. If Keren started Kick-Ass and didn't have YouTube, Kick-Ass, like I said, then they can compare that to an actual thing. People who start businesses who don't have YouTube to back it up or social media don't have instant clientele or instant money. So when Kwa's comparing his small business to other people's, it's horse shit. It's a false equivalency. They like to act like they're regular, but they're not. Bro, my wife has lost more weight than Keren in like 2 weeks and has gotten more fit within 2 weeks of her little fitness journey than Keren has within 2 years. Mine getting that jacked, if you guys been seeing, has been in it was 14 months. And there was times where like I didn't work out and had some things interrupted, but that's what it took, 14 months to get there, right? So just a little over a year. Karen's been 2 years deep, and she looks the same. If who are friends? Or okay. Do you think Kira and Keren are still friends? Oh, absolutely not. No, I don't think so. Um, I think that Kira knows about Karen's little BS. And I've said this before, that when Keren posted up, because this is like when people were saying stuff about Keren, about how she's not friends with Jess Fam or Kira or Brittany. Maybe and then Keren went on this whole thing. It was like, we're all just living our lives. Just because we don't talk to each other every day doesn't mean we're not best friends. Blah blah blah. Right? Blah blah blah. The reason why no one, not Brittany and Baby, not Jess Fam, not Kira, none of them came to her defense, and all of them watch each other's stories and talk about it. Blah blah blah. None of them came to her defense. They just left it be. And some people might want to use the excuse, well, Jess Fam was wearing Karen's leggings and swipe up. Yeah, the only reason Jess Fam was wearing Karen's leggings is because she was getting paid. It was like an affiliate link. It was a commission. She got free leggings. They probably paid her too, And then she gets a percentage when people buy from Kick-Ass. Jess Femme is a money hustler. She will do anything for money. You don't think she doesn't care? She doesn't care about Karen. She just wants money. That doesn't prove that they're friends. The only reason she wants to talk to Karen is because she can make a little extra money. That's it. That's it. Karen never talks about Karen. Ever. Karen had to go buy Kira's fucking blanket for Sutton, which she was probably just trying to get Kira's attention. Yeah, I think Kira and Karen are just cordial because the guys are, still friends, yeah. I don't think I think it's just whatever. To be honest, I think Kira ghosted her ass. I don't think they talk at all. I think it's whatever. I might be completely wrong, but all I know is that it looks completely different, you know? So is everyone on YouTube? What? How long do you think it will fully be until their channel dies out fully? Well, it's kind of crazy because they've been me and my wife, we predicted that their channel would tank, like we were about their like daily averages and stuff, and it's actually dying faster than we thought. We know for a fact that people aren't watching their things or their videos as long. We know that people aren't watching their videos. Like their channel is changing, and that it's so funny too because in the podcast where they start talking about their financials and stuff, they never mentioned that people aren't watching their videos. They talk about how during 2020, like the sponsorships or ads or whatever on YouTube, the CPM and blah, blah, blah got cut in half, but they don't talk about how their views got cut in half. The reason why is because they don't want to say it, but it's the reality, man. Kkandbabyj they used to be just this ship, man, just going across the ocean, sailing all around, and now the ship is sinking, and it's almost sunk. To be honest, I don't know when it will completely die. I never think it will completely die. I think what will happen, I think that by the end of this year, they're going to have a huge issue trying to break 100K. Because no matter what, more people are speaking about them, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to try to keep making these videos, showing evidence and proving these people are horrible people. And I think they're also proving it themselves. They went on this whole thing about how they're not in it for money, but I think just 2020 and so far this year, they've proved otherwise themselves. It's almost like I don't even have to do anything. They're just doing it themselves. All right. Here's me thinking Jess was taking sides. Yeah, Jess isn't taking sides. Jess is a hustler. She wants money, and it's just easy money for her to get. Not that she'll get much, but hey, she'll take 20, 30 bucks, whatever it is. She'll make her money, and that's it. Do you see Jessam ever posting anything about Karen aside from making money? No, you don't. And even if you see Kira posting anything about Kick-Ass and it's a swipe up, that don't mean they're friends. That means Kira trying to get hers too. When their channel is nearly dead, they'll just have another kid. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. It won't do anything though. If their channel is dead, it just won't do anything. I don't think Kwa wants another kid. I don't even know if Karen wants another kid. If she does, it's only based for money. That's it. Why are these people watch too much? They do stay at home. Definitely think they'll end up looking like a beginner family channel in a fancy house. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, they talk about their financials and all that crap, about how they're in a financial issue, but it's not like they were living in a fully paid off house. They have a $2.3 million home that they said they didn't know they shouldn't buy. Fucking crazy, man. Let me see if I miss any. They would have 100% have all gotten together and used for views by now if they were. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not friends anymore. All right, let's see what Karen has to say. Don't skip upper body day, ladies. Also, sorry I couldn't post the rest. I had a major or peep show going on. Yeah, wouldn't be the first time. I like to do as light as possible on upper body with higher reps. So I'll do 15 to 18 instead of 10 to 12 with higher weight. Just preference, to be honest. Well, that's not how you get strong, but it's just how you burn and get skinny. When you do higher reps, um, that's just all you're doing is burning your muscle away. You can still do higher reps, but and it's good for sculpting, but you don't want to do that every time. You definitely want to go for probably like if you're trying to build strength, you want to go for between 8 to 12 on higher weights. The reason why she doesn't want to go higher is because she's not going to get stronger. And she says, don't skip upper body day, ladies. Bro, how many upper body days do you think this girl skipped? I remember watching Karen say that she is done after 3 kids. She didn't want any more kids, and then all of a sudden she's trying to get pregnant. I was so confused. Yeah, when you one thing Karen did say was true, but this is easily probably because she just like it's kind of like common knowledge, or when she probably just watched some videos, on like people having actual infertility. When you lose a kid, you want another one immediately. I mean, when we lost our son, we it was decided literally the day after she gave birth to our dead son that we wanted another one. And in the time of that until like her body was ready, because my son was 30 weeks, but it was only 1.7 pounds, so it wasn't very big. So her body didn't have to recover as long. They recommended 18, you know, like months for, and we were like, no. So it was 3 months, or not even three, like 2.5. And then she got pregnant with our son now. And, but we wanted him right away. But in between that time, those 2.5 months, she needed a baby. She wanted a baby. So I got her a puppy. And Karen wanted this whole thing how she wanted a cat. She just wanted a cat. And it's funny too, because like Qua was like, nope, if we're not getting a cat, and if you're not having a baby now, we're not having a baby at all. I'm like, bro, this is apparently a girl who's lost babies, and you lost babies too. You're gonna tell this woman who apparently lost babies, going through this hardship, that she's not allowed to have babies? You're out of your damn mind, bro. You don't do that, especially when you love her. Um, but yeah, she was set though. She did this whole thing about like I want to be more than just a mom, but literally that's all she is. I do find it funny though that she did go on this whole thing about that. I want to be more than just a mom, but wanted a fourth baby like that. And then now it's coming to terms with it. Like doesn't want one now. That's what it looks like because she didn't talk about it, but I'll just debunk it anyways. And I got more on that too. There's more on her miscarriage stuff that I haven't talked about that I do want to talk about. I need to update like the timeline thing because she's like changed it. It's just a mess, man. But it's all debunkable. It's all slaps all around. It's okay. We've that's the thing is we've come to terms with it. Like you learn to live with it. You know what I mean? But we know what it's like, and some of you guys know what it's like too, and we can see through it. I saw this comment and it was like saying stuff about, it was a comment on one of my videos on covering Karen's scar tissue crap, and it was about, you know, people who have experienced this sort of thing know what it's like, and we can see straight through her crap, 100%. Because it's just something you cannot fake. Just like Karen's little fitness thing. The reason why I know she's bullshit, you guys know she's bullshit, is because we can see it. And I'm a bodybuilder. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. She doesn't. I can see it. I've been through the miscarriage. I can see it. It's all crap. Let's see. Don't increase the reps, increase the weight. I mean, on some things, there's some things where I will go more for like higher reps than heavier because I have tendonitis in my elbow, and I have a bad left rotator cuff, so I have to, sometimes I avoid certain things, but mostly I'm pretty good at just slamming heavy weights. Let's see here. The funniest thing to me actually was months before they started adopting all these animals. You made a comment about it in one of your videos. That's when I knew you were legit. It was hilarious. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, I predict a lot of the stuff that they're doing. Like when they come out with their stuff in their podcast about their financials and all this like personal stuff, all they're saying is stuff that I've been saying this entire fucking time. I've been saying this stuff for a long time now. All they did was prove me right. When you work out, I saw somewhere that if people do the same exercise without any gains, light weights, diets, etc., your muscles can't gain. No, I wouldn't say that, but you can't really get bigger muscle if you don't work out. You can kind of like, get a little more tone. You're more likely probably just gonna get tone more than anything. But if you don't eat right, you're not gonna gain. I mean, that is true. You can like somewhat do it, but to be a bodybuilder, you gotta eat as much as you weigh. You gotta eat the same amount of protein. So let's say I weigh 200 pounds, right? I have to eat 200 grams of protein per day. Otherwise, to like maintain size or to keep growing, that's what I have to do. If I don't, then I won't say I will lose gains, but if I continue like keeping it low, then I will, and I can get smaller, and I'm not about that life. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see what this says. How do you have the time? Well, remember, Keren doesn't have time to sit down and watch. Remember remember when Keren did have the time for that 7-hour fucking Harry Potter splurge? I spend 30 to 45 minutes in the gym tops. No, you do not. Supersets are your friend for the time management. What are supersets, Keren? Do you know what supersets are? Dude, supersets? Okay, so if you guys don't know what superset is, right? A superset, it's so funny. She'll say stuff like this and she never explains what they are. Do you think any of your people know what supersets are? Supersets are when you say like there's 3 workouts you want to do. Say you want to do hammer curls, bicep curls, and you throw in a shoulder press for shits and giggles. You do them consistently, one after the other, simultaneously. Just boom, boom, boom. You don't take any breaks. You just slam those out, and then those 3 workouts are a set, right? So you do bicep curls, hammer curls, shoulder press. And then that's your full set without stopping in between, and you can stop at the 3rd one. That's a superset. I highly doubt that Keren's doing any supersets. But she never explains what those are. You think anybody's going to know what a superset is on your channel? That's how you know it's all crap. She doesn't explain anything. But on the real, those supersets are the shit. And my kids are running around me 98% of the time. Yeah. No. Qua's probably watching them. You make the time for you, bro. Remember how she, like I said, remember how she was over here talking about how, she stopped showing her workouts because she felt like she wasn't working out for herself? What's changed, by the way? What's changed? Here she is showing off her workout, right? Apparently. What's changed? It's still the same. You're still showing off your workout. So are you working out for you? Are you working out for you? It's just another excuse to why she didn't work out for 2 years. She didn't work out for like 2 years. I believe in you. How are you going to give motivational tips when you skip working out for, or you have a timeline? See, look at this, 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks, 111 weeks ago. She literally skipped like 108 weeks in between things. It's like 2 years. What? Bro. My God. It's crazy. Oh, let's go back to Karen. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And like I said, for those of you who didn't hear, she doesn't have, for someone who had infertility issues, she doesn't have her infertility journey on here. She has a skin journey though. Just insane, man. I just remember they have a mini gym for those kids too, but I don't see it in the videos. Oh yeah, they did, huh? I don't know. They probably just don't do shit with their kids, you know? That's the thing is with my son, me and my wife, we work out in front of our son, and we try to do, like, he's very young, so obviously he's not going to go anywhere. Like, he's not doing anything, but we do stuff with him, and we show him kind of like the moves to work out and stuff, and kind of getting it, and we play with him when we work out and stuff, and it's cute. But like, they don't do that. But apparently they have a lifestyle. But they have a lifestyle. Let's look at Kick-Ass. Yeah, see, like when they first did Kick-Ass 2, look, that was 2019. They did like a boot camp, like one at the beginning, like right in the beginning. Let's see, first day of Kick-Ass. Okay, stay in your light, Keren Swan. Yeah, see, this is what, see, that's the thing is like, they talk about how Kick-Ass is now like a life and leisure brand or something like that for activewear, but they have all this workout stuff in the very, very beginning, which is exactly what I've been saying, is that's what they were doing. This boot camp thing was one of the first things they did. It's not apparel based. But then it became this stuff where these skinny minis were just photo shoots. You know what I mean? Just became all photo shoots. And then on the real too, unfit people. And I'm not body shaming any of these women at all. I'm just saying all of them not fit at all. And you know, none of them. Like I think they had like one chick that was kind of fit. But yeah, look at that vagina shot. Cool. Like, what the hell is this shit? My God. What the hell, man? This is my alt account, by the way, so I can spy on them because I got blocked. Do you think they'll ever pop their kids back into school? I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy that they haven't. Probably not. It means Karen has to get up and do something. Oh, BLM. Look at this. Remember the virtue signaling Karen did? Remember when Karen was advocating for she was promoting injustice on her thing? Remember that? And where'd that go? She kept the highlight. Qual took his off. But what about injustice, man? Remember they just stopped talking about it? But they didn't post it on here. They only kept it up. They only kept it in their stories because they didn't want to last on their page. They didn't want it on there. She posted the black square that one time, removed that shit real quick when people were calling her out for that crap. But, you know, where is it? And I'm not getting into any of this stuff, but there was a couple of things in here. Where is it? Well, here. Well, here. Racism has no home here. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, remember when Karen was saying a bunch of racist stuff about her kids? You guys remember that stuff? And then when people were commenting on her, she basically was telling them to fuck off. My little girl just squats and sits up with me. She loves being part of it. Yeah, kids love that shit. And you think somebody who has a lifestyle would include their kids. Let's see. Oh, God. Barf. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. It's a big thing that she... See, look at all this. Look at all this crap she shared. Like, she shared so much of this. But literally does not talk about it anymore. I was trying to find it. It was about books. She was looking for books. She was looking for books on like diversity or something. And I find it so fucking funny because she literally bought books for her kids. Some black owned business you can support. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. Where is it? Oh, remember Breonna Taylor? They stopped talking about her real quick. What happened to that? Qual went on his personal channel, says we need to start focusing on her. He stopped talking about her. I wonder why. Let's see. Because he doesn't care. Where is this damn thing? Oh, yeah. I'm having a really hard time finding books for kids on diversity. Most are sold out, blah, 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 right? Okay. But look at this. I think it's the next one. Here we go. Okay. So, for those asking if I found links to books, I just went to my local Barnes and Nobles, and they had a ton. I recommend checking there if you have. So look, books on diversity. For one, when have you seen Karen read a book to her children? And two, where do these books go? This right here was Karen virtue signaling, saying like, "Oh, look, I'm a good person. Look, I care about other people." What? Like, where did these books go? She never read these books. She probably says she did, but she didn't read these. She probably threw them out the minute she got them. There is one more. Was it past this point? Hopefully it's past this point, because I don't want to go looking for it again. More Breonna Taylor stuff. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is the one. This is the one I wanted. Right here. And look. So, how to use your white privilege. Look at that. This to me, you know what this says to me? That Karen thinks her voice is more powerful than a minority's voice. She thinks that her voice speaks louder. This to me says she thinks that she's better than they are. That's what this says to me. That's kind of like, I didn't want to get into all that crap, but that's kind of like what I wanted to mention. You can barely hear me. What about now? I might have been talking over my mic. Is that better, Naomi? They didn't want to mess up their themes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think I was like talking over my mic, so maybe that's what it was. But yeah, it's kind of like all I got, I think. You guys got any questions? I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, sorry. My wife and my baby are sleeping, so um, I only record within our room. It's like the only space we have to record. So sometimes you'll hear a little noise. What kid do you think that Karen favors the most? Oh, that's clear as day. Sutton. I know they go, well, you don't see most of her day. You know, well, on your day that you do share, always sees you posting pictures with your son. Like, there's a lot of pictures where Karen's just with Sutton. Sutton's always in her lap, always in her hands. She'll literally have like a picture of Jackson and Land together, and then like a picture of her and Sutton. Like, it's clear as day. You know what I mean? Clear as day. Thoughts on Karen flying to meet her newborn nephew, even though it's still COVID, and she goes grocery shopping to the mall. Okay, so my thoughts on that is this: I made the recent video on them, right, where I kind of mentioned my thoughts on this because I was obviously late to the party with their little cute Christmas Q&A, but I made the video anyways, and I mentioned that in the video, Karen she stated that, you know, or I guess it was, she was talking about Lana, right? And she was mentioning, if Lana will have me, then, I know the times are crazy, but if Lana will have me, I'll go down there and blah, 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 right? And I'm like, aren't you the same chick that apparently lost multiple babies? And you want to go down to a whole entire, like, across the country to go visit a brand new life, a brand new baby, when you guys don't take the right precautions. They talk about how they do. They literally broke quarantine as soon as it happened. Mandatory quarantine, they literally broke it immediately. Immediately. And they still do. I talk to people. I talk to somebody who's kind of like on the inside within Karen's inner circle, and they've told me that Karen and Kwa have parties every week. They just don't show it on camera. But my thoughts on that is that Karen wants to travel all the way down to California to go visit a brand new baby, whether it's her nephew or a friend's baby, doesn't matter. And during a pandemic, that goes to show you that they don't care about it. That they apologize for the Pam and Chris thing when they broke quarantine, but they still prove to this day that they don't care, even though they say they take the proper precautions. Let's see. Yeah, it's insane. But I do have I will be covering. I honestly I really wish I can cover the maybe I can try to figure it out. I really wish I can cover the podcast stuff on stream, because it'd just be easier and just be quicker for me just to get out and debunk real quick. But whenever I have this mic plugged into my PC, it takes over and it doesn't allow me to play the audio, which doesn't show for you guys. I don't know. I gotta try to figure it out. And if I can figure it out, then I can stream it, and that would be more interesting, so we can get this shit done on here. But we'll see about that. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be really, really cool. I would like that. Like meeting my sister's baby or meeting a nephew family member instead of her nephew. Oh, is that what it says? I don't know. I didn't even look. Is that? But you gotta remember, it's always her. It's always me, 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 me. And that's where the narcissism comes into play, you know? It's never about anybody else. It's always me, 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 my. It's really fucking sad. All right. You guys got any other questions? In my opinion, I think Landon gets left out a lot of things according to the vlogs. Like Jackson is favored more. I don't know, just me. Yeah, no, I agree. Landon's like the odd man out, man. That, you know what's crazy? That's why he'll be probably the most normal out of all of them. Even with all the crazy stuff, he'll definitely have some like parental trauma or something like that. But he'll probably be the one to get away. You know, I think he'll be all right. He'll probably leave as soon as he can. Don't be surprised if he wants to get like emancipated and just dip out. What do you think they make per video? Really depends. But I think I calculated not that long ago just to kind of check. Let's talk about when I first started, or first knew about Kkandbabyj. And it's not when I watched it. By the way, I don't watch these people whatsoever. I know their stuff because of my wife. She used to watch them. She was loyal sub for 3 years until they started the crap, and She want to make videos. We want to start YouTube. I want to start YouTube, and I know what I want to do. And I started some fitness crap, and I definitely kind of want to get back into that too, which I am. But I'm still gonna be doing this crap. But she wanted me to do a video on them, and so I did a video on them, and that's kind of how that spawned out. But um, when that first was going on, like around when we first met, actually, I think before I actually started YouTube, they were making like $730,000 a year, which is roughly I think it's roughly like a little over $1,300 per day. So and that's right, per day. They were making over $1,300 per day per vlog. $1,300. That's insane. They were making like almost $50,000 a month. That's the reality of where it's at. It's dropped a lot. It's literally dropped a lot. Right now, they make roughly between $200 to $300 per vlog, which is roughly like $10,000 a month, which is roughly 120 something thousand dollars a year. So they still make an amazing income. Like they make a great income, but compared to 700,000, you know what I mean? Like they dropped, and you can't blame your financial hardship on that, bro. Like that's you guys. That's the thing. They were talking about financial hardships, bro. You guys were making $1,400 a month, or not a month, daily when they were daily vlogging. That's why they daily vlogged, because they wanted to make a lot of money. They were making $1,400 per vlog. That's why they were doing it. They're like, fuck these memories, bro. We're getting it. Yeah, it's a lot, and it's all proven. You can go to there's this site called Social Blade. You can type in the thing. It's all estimated. Like, don't take it completely to heart what they show, but it's pretty accurate. It's give or take what they make, but it can it projects. So basically, if they post for them, it's a lot of their content is at least what it was very consistent, because it was every day. So there's when I say 730,000, it was like that was legit, because Social Blade kind of estimates what you get, but since they were consistent on 7 days a week, theirs was way more accurate. If I post if I post a couple of times a week and one video does better than the rest and blah blah blah, then my money will look weird. But theirs was very consistent with the views, and there's even a podcast where Karen admits that their money was very consistent. Like they made the same amount of money per video. They don't talk about their financials, but they were making a lot of money. Do you think they'll kick Nani out of the house one day or move back? Okay, so what I find funny is they gave the house to Karen's mom, right? But then they were just trying to sell it not that long ago. And I think a lot of people were wondering, well, like, what the hell is going to happen to your mom? I mean, way to go giving her a home just to kick her out. Is she going to move in with you? She going to move in with your sister? Like, what's going on, I originally thought that they were going to move back into the house, because I definitely believe that the lake house, whether it's their dream home or not, it was a move. It was a money ploy. I think they thought they were going to get a lot more out of it, and I don't think that they're going to move back unless they really have to, and if they can't afford it. But it's not like a regular situation for them. They have that richer dude who owns the house, and there's something there, like something weird there that they have with him, some sort of deal or some sort of arrangement or something. I mean, technically it's not even their house. So they have their dream home, but apparently they don't even own it. But unless they can't afford that deal anymore, whatever they have going on, they're gonna have to move back or something. But that will kind of defeat their whole like, oh, we're scared. But they'll probably just say, oh, we got an extra security camera, and then the little fetuses that watch him will be like, oh well, I guess they'll be fine. Even though Karen turns off security cameras because they're annoying, or the notifications. So they might move back. I don't know. But I personally thought that was their original thought, was to like money ploy the lake house and then move back. Or at least like because it didn't work out with the lake house, they were going to move back. But I think like after me and after kind of like the finger being pointed at them, I think that it kind of like halted that, which put them in a pickle. And I think they're just staying in the lake house. But who knows? This all could just be assumptions, or this all might be just be assumptions. This is what it is. I don't know. This is what I think. This is my personal opinion. My baby boy's 3 months, and I still don't let anyone other than me and my dad near him. Yeah, Karen flies in and out, Texas back and forth, travels places, then goes across the country to see a baby. She cares, right? Oh yeah, and how did Qual try to sell the GTR? I love the car so much. What a waste. I don't really know how he tried to sell it, but you know what's funny? I did a little digging. Went to the barely any digging. Went to his frozen car thing, and if you look through the comments, someone asked if he was selling because look, it was a weird question how somebody asked it, and I think it was a picture of the GT3 Porsche that he has secretly. And I'm saying that now too. I haven't really talked about it, but I'm saying it now. He has a Porsche that he's hiding away from all his subs because they want to be materialistic. Even though Karen stated in the podcast that they're going to buy a car, they don't know what car, but they need it so they can build up their credit. That's what she's going to say. That's what she's saying so they can prepare their people for that. But I'm saying it right now that Qua has a Porsche GT3 or whatever it's called. He has it. He's hiding it from his subs, and I'm quoting that right now. So when they finally reveal that, I can show like, well, how did I know that he got the car? Months or weeks or whatever it is before they announce it. That way I say it now. That way I can prove that we knew about it and that they were lying. But anyways, go back to the comment I saw on his Instagram cars and photo thing. It was under the Porsche GT3 that he has. And someone asked if he was selling his GTR. He said nope, the buyer fell through. So he was selling his car, but he didn't just decide like, oh, I'm going to keep it. Maybe that's what he's doing now, but he was selling it, and it's just the buyer fell through. So he couldn't buy it. But they just got a lot of stories up their sleeve. They think they can what I find funny is they think they can outwit me or defeat me or something like that. They try with their little stories, but it's funny. It's like a game of chess, but they suck. You know what I mean? They have no fucking chance against me. And that's not trying to be arrogant because I don't even have to fucking try. They suck. Yeah, $700K a year. Isn't that insane? They were actually making more like $730,000 a year. $1,400 per day. Per day, per vlog. $1,400 Monday through Sunday. 7 days a week. Every day. $1,400. That's a lot of money. Why do you think they were working every day? Yeah, what I find funny is that Qual wanted another car, but apparently that GTR was his dream car. So that's the thing is like, they do this whole crap about how we don't, about how people hate on him for his dreams. But it's like, bro, no one hates on you for your dreams. You hate on your own dreams. You sell your dreams. Karen sold her car, so she sold her dream. We literally have evidence of her. They'll talk about how they sold the car for taxes. But they sold the R8. They didn't even sell it. They traded in for the other Audi, and then they apparently sold that other Audi for taxes. But we have a whole other thing saying Keren, uh, Keren had high expectations for the cars. It this is shit. This shit is child's play, man. They can at least try a little bit harder. Maybe they shouldn't have vlogged their entire life. Then this wouldn't be so easy. People like Keren and Kwa can't fight back because people who mess up and get exposed, they just can't. Yeah, they can't. Well, for one, they put all their shit out. Like, everything I'm saying is public. Everything that I'm saying, they've shown us. I don't know any. The only reason I know this is because they've said these things. They say that they moved out of the house because they were scared of people, because people were coming to the house. But then they literally have a podcast. They have an entire episode dedicated to why they got their dream home, and they literally say they bought it on an impulse because they really wanted it, and because they could afford it. And then within that same podcast, they even said they were thinking about waiting a year and building a house. But that's not what you guys said. You guys said you were scared. They didn't even say anything about being scared in that podcast either. They're just so ass backwards. It's insane. I've never seen YouTubers just backpedal so much. How many cars do you think Keren owned? I don't know. All I know is that she's probably dented every single one. Well, that's the thing, is that Keren got the Audi R8. It's literally a shiny, fast car. It's materialistic. We got a Outback. We got one of the best cars you can have for like a family. That Keren. I think Keren said somewhere like the car wasn't practical. Well, no shit. But you got it. It's not practical. You have 3 kids. You're gonna throw them all in there? What are you talking about? I feel like people would understand more if they were just honest. Like, just say you had the money, so you got it. Yeah, no, exactly. See, that's the thing is, nobody actually cares that they got the lake house. Nobody cares, or that they got the cars. Nobody cares. But then they go, but Qua literally said in one of the podcasts that it's materialistic to just want to collect money. But if you spend money, you're not materialistic. Yeah, if you spend money on material things, you're not materialistic. But if you collect money and just let it build up, if your goal is to make money, then you are materialistic. That doesn't make any sense. But it's not your dreams or your goals that people care about. It's the fact that you're lying about your dreams and goals. You talk, like I said, that the house is a lie. The car, they got the car on a bet. It's in their podcast. It's everything they say. All they and then go figure. Now they're trying to pretend to be honest. Bro, you're not even honest now. They're still lying. That's why none of their stuff's gonna do good. They're done. Their asses are cooked, and they deserve every ounce of it. They don't deserve their followers. Even if their followers follow them blindly, it's whatever. They don't deserve them, and they don't deserve a platform anymore. I'm not trying to deplatform them. I'm just trying to give the truth, and people choose not to support them anymore. That's their prerogative. But you bet your ass, I'll make solid videos to make sure that people know who these people are. Do you think that they train their dogs badly? I saw a TikTok where she pretended to leave and the dog behind, and I think it was Mora. I think Mora can't be left alone. It's got anxiety or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really watch them. When I make videos on them, I usually get like suggestions from my wife or from you guys. I don't really pay attention to them. That means saving for your kids' future. Yeah, exactly. Well, in like I said, on the new podcast, Karen's like, we can't have all this money just accumulating. We gotta spend it. It's like, bro, what? That doesn't make any sense. So, bro, what? I just don't get it. Oh yeah, do you think Qual's family still doesn't care? Doesn't like Karen? I don't know. Personally, I don't know. Um, Probably Qua's mom has the same feelings, but she's probably just it's been a while, so she just got to deal with it. But still to this day, both Qua and Karen like to throw shade at Qua's family, especially Qua's mom. They both do it. Qua again. They just like to do all these things. Qua does this thing about how he doesn't say he got to go to work. He gets to go to work, and how he's a hard worker and blah blah blah. But how he doesn't. He's glad things happened in how they did and blah blah blah. Yet at every fucking turn, Qua always bitches. He always bitches about his past, even though his past apparently made him. Just, it's insane. All right, I know Qua's mom kicked her out years ago. Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, I don't even think she really kicked out Qua. I think she was just kicking out Karen, and Qua followed. That's probably what happened. So I don't think Qua got kicked out. I think Karen got kicked out and Qua followed. Qua's a little puppy. Alrighty, you guys got any more questions? Because if not, I'm gonna bounce out. It's late, tired. I got a video to work on tomorrow. Tomorrow's video, or I'm not gonna have a. There's this stream, but I'm not gonna. We'll have a video tomorrow. I might have a video tomorrow. Me and my wife are gonna do a podcast type video on a couple of things. I think we're gonna try to bump out 2, and then we have. And then I do have an Kkandbabyj video, which if no you heard that, if the Kkandbabyj video, sorry, my mouth is dry. My Kkandbabyj video, Jesus, is about when Oscar bought that truck for that dude, and man, that video is a mess. I feel like Qua's family tolerates Karen because of the kids, but none of them deep down really like her. She seems like that perpetual fake kind of girl. Yeah, I totally agree. Karen was very quick to claim Qua's mom was mean and gave her a hard time, knowing that we never hear her side yet. No, exactly. Well, like I said, they'll come on their YouTube channel and they'll shade Qua's mom because they know she'll never watch it, or they'll just do it. But she'll never see it. We'll never hear her side. We all know who Karen truly is. We know that Karen was a problem. That's why she got fired. That's why she got kicked out. It's not Qua's mom. It's Karen. Karen's a problem. Oh yeah, were you talking about Oscar's ED? What are you talking about? Oscar's ED. What are you talking about? Well, what do you mean in the blooper video where fucking Kira tried to like jerk him off? Y'all see that, bro? They're trying to go like more adult. It's insane. Oh man, yeah, no. It's just about when Oscar I got like a nice start on it today or yesterday or whatever. About Oscar giving that dude that truck, which by the way is trash. Like, yo guys here, yeah, I'm not gonna give any clues away. I'll just you guys will see the video. And let me know right now. Do you guys want me to be on camera for that video I do? I was thinking about going on camera. I bought another battery for my camera, so because I only had one before, so it's just kind of annoying. But do you guys want to see me on camera for eating disorder? But do you guys want to see me on camera for the video? Would you guys like to see me on camera more, or do you guys like the editing? I like editing, but I also like being on camera because it's easier because I don't have to edit so much. Karen is a problem. I don't think she actually ever learned anything. Nope. I noticed in the video he was eating plain veggies only at a restaurant. Eating disorder. Okay, so, uh, well, I don't really know. Like I said, I don't watch any of these people. So if he has an eating disorder, it's whatever. I have an eating disorder too. Um, it's not so much about like not eating enough, but it's more like I eat too much. Uh, and believe it or not, I actually have like I'm getting older, believe it or not, and because I eat a lot, and I eat a lot of healthy things now, but there's times where I just like binge on garbage. You know what I mean? I have a horrible sweet tooth, and I have an eating disorder, but my eating disorder recently, maybe I should talk about this, but my eating disorder recently, only within like the last, I think, couple of months, kind of got killed out because I was having high cholesterol because I was eating way too much, and it like fucked me up, dude. It felt so weird having high cholesterol. My body went all tingly and shit, and it felt like I had super high blood pressure, and I was like dazed out of my mind. I don't know, it was super weird. But um but that experience kind of killed my eating disorder. It's so weird. Because I don't want to feel that way again. Want I don't want to eat. It's I don't know, it's so weird. All right, cool. Well, I'll probably be on camera then. Not for every video, but Oscar eating disorder. If you're talking about how I don't know, someone who was it you said? Okay, yeah, playing. Well, he's like I said, Oscar kind of looked like he got into like bodybuilding a little bit. He's still like very small, but he probably just eats for gains. So I wouldn't say it's like an eating disorder. He might just be like very, very strict. Yeah, high cholesterol was so weird. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever felt. I hated it. I hated it, and I didn't know what it was. And I figured it out, and ever since I figured it out, I'm just not doing it. But also that day, I will say I also ate like some things that weren't even that bad. It was just like there'll be like those things at the store, like those on the go Jimmy Dean breakfast things that are just like in a cup you microwave or whatever. Those have like 400 milligrams of cholesterol, and that's like over the amount in that one meal. Plus, I had a bunch of other like salami and crackers that day too. I was on the good one that day. I ain't doing that shit again. Let me tell you. Yeah, no, I'm trying to. I eat like some veggie or some plant based foods now too, to be like, okay, I need to eat 6 to 8 meals a day for gains, right? But I need to make sure that I don't eat too much cholesterol. So I haven't been eating too much like plant based stuff lately because I've been feeling fine. But every now and again, I'll supplement meat for plant based because there's no cholesterol in plant based. Yeah, no, she's definitely tolerated 100%. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's Kwa's a wife, baby mama. You can't really do anything about it, so you just kind of gotta accept it. So it's gonna be. All right. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm getting tired, and I need to get up early to crack out a video for you guys. So, do you guys have any other questions before I dip out? Ask away. Nope, no takers. Come on, I'll answer one more. Or a couple, I don't know. Alrighty then. I'll check you guys later. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I need to do more lives. I really do. I want to do more. It's just like sometimes it's like a. Also, it'd be better to do lives with when you can actually hear things, and hopefully I can figure it out, and we can kind of like break through videos live. I would really like to do that, but yeah, no doubt. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. It was a good turnout tonight. I was actually surprised at how many people were on, but I guess there are different time zones. I mean, somebody said they were from Egypt, so kind of crazy out here. But anyways, thank you guys for joining in. I'll do more lives, and I'll catch you guys later, jealous haters.